listening to a special interview segment for the official podcast for WrestlingNewsSource.com.
Okay, folks, joining us on the show this week, she will be appearing at the CWF Coastal Mania 6 and Clutch City Productions Super Show taking place at the Galveston Island Convention Center located at 5600 Seawall Boulevard this Saturday, July 12th from 1 to 6. To get your tickets now, go to ClutchCityProductions.com. A former three-time TNA Knockouts champion, as well as one-time Knockouts tag champion, ODB. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, nothing too much. Just getting pumped up for the Clutch City Super Show. Going to be taking place this Saturday. Are you getting excited about it?
Oh my gosh, that is going to be a huge ass show. Can you swear on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
But all right, cool. I have a trucker's mouth. That's going to be a big show. I'm excited to see the fans. I really haven't done a lot of wrestling shows lately, so I'm excited to get back out in the ring and then see some of my other fellow wrestling buddies and do a nice little after party.
Absolutely. It's going to be absolutely huge. Tons of performers and entertainers going to be there from all different parts of the world. It's going to be a great time. Lots of meet and greets. But to get into your career a little bit, how did the ODB character come about?
Well, actually, I had the name ODB, One Dirty Bitch, ever since I set foot in the ring. Mm-hmm. I think many people know I tried out for the very first Tough Enough. And I called myself One Dirty Bitch and made it to the top 25. But, I thought it was like the easy way of getting in. So I'm glad I didn't make it. And so after that, I got trained by Eddie Sharkey. And then I just said, I want to use ODB. So, yeah, and it just stuck because I'm so different from the other chicks. And you really, being called Jesse wouldn't work, So, like, ODB, it works. It fits me, and I'm glad I got to use it through my whole career.
And it definitely sets you apart from all the other female competitors.
Yes, it does, yeah.
What was one of the, driving forces behind you wanting to get into professional wrestling?
Oh, boy. Well, being from Minnesota, obviously the AWA, got the Ganyas out here, and everyone came out of here, Flair, Hogan, the Crusher, the Bruiser. There's so many, legends that wrestled in Minnesota, and it's just I grew up watching it, and I with the Road Warriors, Steiner Brothers. It's like, man, it was so colorful back in the day, and I was like, I want to do that, but then I was like, those aren't normal, real people, and then I figured out, yeah, we aren't normal, It was just something I always wanted to do, and I'm like, damn it, I'm going to be a wrestler.
Very cool. Any other side plans if wrestling didn't work out aside from bartending?
I don't even think like that, actually. I just kind of I set my mind towards something and I'm going to do it, and because obviously if you're going after a big ass dream, you got to work your ass off, to get it. It's not going to come to you. So I've always worked hard for what I got, and I make sure I accomplish my goals at what I want.
Very cool. We do have a listener question that's coming from Seth. Do you think the ODB image has helped or hurt your booking career?
Oh, well, you got haters, you got lovers. Mm-hmm. I mean, you're going to have it. But I kind of go back and forth on that because being different and being like, a size 9 kind of does hold you back a little bit. But in a way, I like being different because people can relate to me. I like to drink. I like to hang out with the boys. And I have, a lot of women and men fans. And I'm not your typical Barbie doll size 4, and I never will be a size 4, nor do I want to be. Mm-hmm. But I think it's helped me because I'm real. Like, what you see is what you get with me, That's really me in real life with the volume turned up. And, in certain ways, I don't know. I think it's made my career a lot, fun, and I have no regrets.
Very cool. And, as far as booking goes, we haven't really seen you on TNA programming in a while. What's the status? What's the relationship with TNA? What's going on?
Well, my relationship with my hubby, EY, he told me to stay home for a little bit. So he can't really hold me back. So I've just been kind of doing my thing, and I've been out in LA a lot. Just working on other stuff right now. So I'm taking advantage of my little time off right now and working on the ODB branding. And I can't really talk about too much, but there'll be some stuff coming up in the works, more stuff outside of wrestling. So I'm excited about that. But I think I need to get back in the ring, though. I mean, I think, I got those damn beautiful people coming to town and coming back. And it's like the only person that makes sense to me would be me because I'm such the opposite of them. It's like I'm not I'm just the opposite of them. It's like that's not what I represent. The beautiful people, they're the mean girls of the group. And I think we had some good feuds back in the day when the Knockouts first started, and I would love to pop some of their fun bags and get back in the ring with those guys.
Got to come back and set things right in TNA.
That's right, yeah. Mix it up a little bit.
How was it working with Eric Young? Not only having a successful wedding, which is very rare in wrestling these days, but to have the quote perfect wedding.
That's right. Actually, because I've known him since we actually met back in like 2003. We actually were in Green Bay together at a show. And I was moving to Nashville for TNA, and he's like, I'm going to Nashville too. So we drove, and 13, 14 hours, I think. And then we've always had good chemistry. And when they put us together at TNA, they just loved it. They're like, wow, you guys just, you work back and forth together. He's so funny and so talented. And we just had fun, and then they're like, you guys are getting married. I'm like, hell yeah, we are.
And then they said, no, really, you are getting married.
Yeah, I'm like, sweet. We had a memorable wrestling wedding, I think people are going to remember that wedding
I think
for a long time.
I think it goes beyond the standards of just wrestling weddings. I think that's one of the all-time memorable weddings.
That's right.
Especially with y'all just standing there in your underpants. That was quite
I know,
unique.
right? Yeah. I was like, why did I just take my dress off? A little liquid courage always helps.
Absolutely. Who was one of your, this is, I guess, a two-part question. Who is one of your favorite opponents, and who is a fantasy opponent, past or present?
Oh, boy, it's a big question. Honestly, I enjoy getting in the ring with everyone I think I've been in the ring with. Because I like it when people are so different in the characters that every time I got in the ring, I was like, oh my God, this is easy because their character is so different from mine. And actually, one of my favorite feuds was with Cody Deaner when my first boyfriend in TNA. And he was, I thought I had so much fun with him. He was, one of my favorite matches when I won the Knocked Up title for the first time. And then I also had fun wrestling Kong. Mickey James is one of my favorites. Gail, beautiful people. Tracy Brooks. God, I don't know. I just have fun with everyone, I guess. And then my dream opponent. Oh boy. Actually, I don't even know. Ooh. You know what? I'm thinking Mae Young would have been fun.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's two crazy bitches in there with she likes to show off her fun bags. I touch them, so that would have been a
what's
for everyone, right?
What's the origin of that? Where did that come from?
What, grabbing myself?
Yeah.
Actually, it came from when I was out at OVW. I was out there for a couple of years, and I remember Al Snow and Danny Davis were like, you need to give us what ODB. You need to show us who ODB is. So I had to get out of my shell a little bit. And I was in the ring, and my boobs are so damn big, I wanted to make sure they were still in there. And I kept grabbing them, and they're like, why do you keep grabbing your boobs? I'm like, I don't know. They're like, well, keep doing it. I'm like, okay. I think it was just kind of like, okay, is anything coming out here? So just make sure they're still there and covered up a little bit.
You made one of your debuts in TNA originally as a heel. You came in, but the fans just automatically just took to you. They loved the character. I mean, they started chanting your names. How did that feel, knowing okay, I'm trying to perceive as this character, but you guys aren't taking it?
Yeah, it was kind of I kind of, because people can relate to me. And when they see a chick kind of coming out like, oh, Lord, she's grabbing herself, slapping her own ass, drinking a flask. Yeah, that's the kind of chick I want to hang out with, you know. And it actually was kind of, you know, like it was, because I still act, if I'm a heel or babyface, I still act the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, because I remember the beautiful people started out as the faces, and that wasn't working. They're just natural heels, you know.
Yeah.
But I just kind of went with it, and I'm like, well, you know, I got to see what I can do here. So.
Very cool. We have another listener question from Thomas saying, do you have any on-the-road stories that you could share with us?
Oh, I can't say any of that. But,
oh, that's the good stuff. That's what we want.
Yeah. I have a lot of fun on the road. I mean, that's the best part. Like, my traveling buddies are the Hepners, Earl and Brian Hepner, Stifler and Jimmy J. We have a good time together on the road, and it's fun because it's with those guys. I can just be myself. I don't have to worry if I get, you know, shit-faced, and they take care of me. Well, actually, I take care of them because they're the ones getting, you know.
Protect them in bar fights.
Yeah, they can't handle their alcohol.
Very cool. Well, it's certainly been a pleasure having you on. We can be found on, at Twitter at the ODB BAM, also on Instagram, the ODB BAM. You can also find you in a bar near you serving up shots all night long. What's your drink of choice? What puts you in the mood? My drink of choice? Yeah. I am a beer girl, actually, and I'm a whiskey girl, too. I do like whiskey. But my beer, I'm a PBR girl. Yeah. And I hate when people order, especially at the bar, I hate when people order, like, foo-foo shots, like Scooby Snacks or a Dirty Girl Scout. It's like, really, just take a shot of whiskey or Rumpleman. Very nice. And I don't really know how to make half those damn shots, so they get what they get. Very cool. Well, like I said, you will be appearing at CWF Coastal Mania 6 and Clutch City Productions Super Show, taking place out at Galveston Island Convention Center, located at 5600 Seawall Boulevard, this Saturday, July 12th from 1 to 6. You can get your tickets by going to ClutchCityProductions.com. ODB, it has certainly been a pleasure. You have a great night. Don't work too hard. And all right, well, thank you. Hope to see you out in Galveston. All right, thank you, guys. Have a good one. All right, bye. Bye.